Now, as I put this on your hand, what I want you to do is in a circular motion with two of your fingers, I want you to gently rub this enzyme peel. And you'll notice it's kind of gel-like when it starts. And then it'll kind of get thinned out. It'll get watery. And then all of a sudden, you'll feel something. Anybody feel anything? Maybe you feel a grittiness or something balling up. Is that an abrasive? No, that's actually your, yes, it's your skin. Holy cow. Unless you think we're some type of snake oil salesman that put something on your hand that made that happen, I want to show you something amazing. This is why exfoliating is so important and the first key to better skin. Your skin rejuvenates itself, creates new skin cells every 28 days until we're about 28 years old. And then that process starts slowing down to the tune of 1 day for every year you are old. So what happened in 28 days when you were a teenager, if you're a 60-year-old, now takes 60 days. Now, why is it important to get that dead skin off? Well, two reasons. Number one, dead skin is kind of gray and brown and lifeless. And so, if you may have noticed that as you did your enzyme peel. And when you get that off, your skin will brighten. Now, if you don't believe that, take the two hands you just did the enzyme peel and put them together. And I know, at least with me, the one I did is much brighter in color. Secondly, and the reason for exfoliating, if you don't get the dead skin cells off, doesn't matter what you're using, you can buy Dr. Pericone's $600 serum and it won't penetrate. It won't get into the skin where it can make a difference. So, the first way to make a difference in your skin is exfoliating. Now, enzyme peels are one type of exfoliator. Second is an exfoliator that's an acid exfoliator. There are primarily two types of acid used in skincare: glycolic acid, or fruit acid, and lactic acid, or, think of the root word, milk acid. We have a product called our Lumitone Peel. Now, I'll tell you, this is a product that is not in the catalog, but at the fabulous price it's offered, we had to bring this product available and out for sale. And for $34.95, you can get the Lumitone Peel, which is a lactic acid peel. Uses lactic acid and larch tree oil. It's a product you use in the evenings, so put on the evenings. And I encourage you with this one, this is almost a guarantee. Try this. Take a picture of yourself now. Try it for 30 days. Take a picture of yourself afterwards. You're going to see an amazing difference. And this product at night before bed, with one other thing that we'll share with you, you're going to see a dramatic difference in your skin. So that's the second kind of peel. So we've got fruit enzyme peels, and we shared our enzyme peel. We've got acid peels, and there's our Lumitone Peel. The third way really to exfoliate is kind of radical exfoliators, and they're called manual exfoliators, abrasives. Abrasives aren't really good for our face. And you'll see radical exfoliation includes fractional lasers done at plastic surgeons, where literally they go down two millimeters wide, and they go down, and literally where the wrinkles are, they burn new holes into your skin so new skin cells can grow. They're just exfoliating. But it costs a lot, and there's a lot of heal time afterwards. And if the pain's worth it, but using fruit enzyme exfoliators and acid enzyme exfoliators, you can really do the same thing. And you can put off that time until you'll need something radical done. So that's the first thing. Now remember, you all have your key, and we're talking about the keys to great skin. So the first one is exfoliate. What I want you all to promise me is that you will all exfoliate 3 to 4 times a week. Now, if it's using our enzyme peel or one of the products you get here, great. If you have something you love, then great. But remember the keys. Exfoliate, number one. Second, you need to hydrate. You need to hydrate. And so hydrating your skin is the second key to great skin. Now, Grandma, believe it or not, was right, because when is the most important time that you need to hydrate? Morning, afternoon, evening? Actually, nighttime. Nighttime, you know, Grandma, who put up the headband and covered her face with Pond's cold cream, she was right. The product may have not been right, but she was, because that's the most important time. At night, you use your densest, deepest hydrator. Why? because that is when our skin rejuvenates itself at night. That's when our entire body repairs itself. We have a product in our Platinum line called our Advanced Night Recovery. That is, we're all going to try this now. And on the back of that left hand that we exfoliated, we're going to put a little bit of our Advanced Night Recovery. As you put this on, you'll see this is an incredibly dense moisturizer. And there's a reason for that. Use the thickest, densest moisturizer you have at night. Now again, this is a fabulous product, and we have a product called our Maximum Moisture Complex in our Alipure line that is the same thing, a deep, dense hydrator. But use the thickest hydrator you have at night. Second most important time to hydrate your skin is, hydrate and moisturize, same word, is in the morning. That's right. And you're going to hate, especially those of you watching this in Florida or Georgia or California or any of our southern states. What is it important that your daytime moisturizer has? 94% of dermatologists will tell you the most dangerous thing for your skin is the sun. So use an SPF. Our Cellular Day Defense is a fabulous product with an SPF of 15. It has a wonderful citrus smell. I will tell you that our sister companies at Alouette, that's another great bit of information you get, is some of the cool things I know from our sister companies. And there are some professional brand companies, that means they sell to spas and doctor's offices, that we all use this formula. Even for something you're paying 3 to 4 times as much in a doctor's office, is the same formula, because this Cellular Day is such a good product. And as you do that, and as I pass it around and you feel it, you can tell that is really a great product. That's our Cellular Day Defense, and it's part of our Platinum value package. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but it features those two products. The third time to hydrate is during the day. And you may say, well, how do I do it during the day? I have makeup on, I'm at work. The thinner the hydrator, the better. And generally, a mist is really a good recommended product to have during the day. Now, most makeup companies will sell some type of mist, and we sell one called our Nutra Hydrating Mist. And I have to tell you, this is an amazing product. We have sold over 5 million bottles of this in its existence. This is a product that so many people in the South will take and just have one in the refrigerator, because it is about 90% pure aloe vera gel. Ask any doctor what they would put on a burn, and 91% tell you, that's why I have an aloe vera plant in my house. It is the best thing in the world for any type of skin irritations. And this product is just that. On sunburns on the shoulder, to mist the face, when you do this, you'll feel it will almost lock in if you have makeup on. It locks in the makeup. And here's another great rule to kind of reinforce why Alouette is so good and does what it says it can do. There's a general rule that generally you shouldn't put things on your skin, because our skin absorbs things, it's the largest organ of our body, and gets into our bloodstream, that you wouldn't put inside you. And that certainly is true with this product. It's aloe vera gel. It's a natural aloe vera product. And it's actually great for a sore throat, so I can talk some more. The Nutra Hydrating Mist, is a great product that is in our Alipure value package. So, the second key, remember you've all got your keys, we're talking about that. The second key to great skin is to hydrate. Thickest moisturizer you have, use at night. The moisturizer with SPF, use during the morning. And during the day, use any type of spritz or any type of light hydration, because every 2 hours you need to give your skin some moisture. But that's the second great key to great skin. The third key to great skin is hyaluronic acid. Now again, I realize that you could go on the internet and you can find out a lot about hyaluronic acid. What I'll share with you today at our show is that hyaluronic acid resides down here in the dermis of the skin, under the layers of the skin, the epidermis, and then the dermis is where our cells and blood vessels are, okay? And hyaluronic acid is that thing in our cells, and even more in our cartilage, that when we're young, everything's plump, there are no wrinkles, nothing hurts. And as we get older, it starts to dissipate from our cells, and we get the 11s, and the neofabial lines, the parentheses, and things have a tendency to hurt when we get up in the morning. That's because 94% of our cartilage between our bones is hyaluronic acid. So it's something that's natural in our bodies anyway. You don't know this in terms of cosmeceutical treatments. You don't know it as hyaluronic acid. You know it as brand names, the most popular of which is a product called Restylane. Restylane came out about 11 years ago. And Restylane passed Botox years ago as the #1 injectable cosmeceutical treatment. Their patent ran out a few years ago, which is why you're seeing all these other hyaluronic acid injectable products like Juvederm, Revivaderm, Juvederm XL, Sculptaderm. They're all the same thing. They're all hyaluronic acid. It's the third key that you can do, third thing you can do to make a difference in your skin is hyaluronic acid.